Imagine standing in the ruins of an ancient city, the stone walls crumbling, the wind whispering through broken pillars that once held up a mighty civilization. You bend down, brush away the dust, and find something buried that should not be there. A device so advanced it defies everything we think we know about the past. Pause. What if history is hiding technologies that should never have existed thousands of years ago? What if lost civilizations were far more advanced than we've ever dared to believe? Tonight, we peel back the veil of time to uncover the shocking truth about ancient technology that, by all logic, simply shouldn't exist. For centuries, mainstream history has told us that human progress followed a straight, predictable limestone, tools, fire, bronze, iron, and eventually the wonders of the modern age. But scattered across the world are artifacts, discoveries, and forgotten inventions that refuse to fit neatly into this timeline. Objects so sophisticated that even today's engineers struggle to explain them. These are not mere myths or legends. They are real, tangible mysteries dug up from the earth, found at the bottom of seas, hidden in temples, or whispered about in the pages of forgotten manuscripts. And when you hear them, you may begin to wonder, what else has been erased from history? Dramatic effect. Take, for example, the Antikythera Mechanism, pulled from the wreck of a Roman-era ship in the blue waters off Greece. This device looked at first like nothing more than a corroded lump of bronze. But as it was carefully studied, gears and precision engineering began to reveal themselves. Scientists were stunned. This was no simple trinket. It was a machine, a computer, built over 2,000 years ago. With interlocking gears of mind-bending accuracy, it could track the movements of the sun, moon, and planets. It predicted eclipses. It calculated astronomical alignments. Pause. Imagine a civilization in the ancient world creating a device so advanced that it wouldn't be matched until the mechanical clocks of medieval Europe more than 1,000 years later. Who built it? How did they acquire such knowledge? And if this was just one device that survived, what other machines have been lost to time? But the Antikythera Mechanism is not alone in its defiance of history. In the deserts of Iraq, archaeologists unearthed clay jars, simple in appearance, but with copper and iron components sealed inside. When recreated, these objects produce electricity. They are now known as the Baghdad Batteries. Pause. Electricity. In the time of the Parthian Empire 2,000 years ago, what could they have possibly needed this for? Some suggest electroplating metals. Others wonder if they powered small devices or perhaps conducted experiments we cannot even imagine. Skeptics dismiss them as curiosities. But ask yourself, if ancient people had discovered electricity, what else might they have been capable of harnessing? And then there are the stones. In South America, massive blocks weighing hundreds of tons, quarried and transported without modern machinery, fitted together with such precision that not even a razor blade can slide between them. The walls of the Mysteries of Puma Punku, the towering stones of Baalbek in Lebanon, raise the same haunting question. How did they do it? Conventional history says ropes, manpower, and endless labor. But when you stand before a 1,200-ton stone raised onto a platform, the explanation feels hollow. Pause. Could lost technologies, machines, or methods now forgotten have been at play? As we drift deeper into these mysteries, consider the ancient maps, like the Piri Race map of 1513, showing coastlines of Antarctica long before they were discovered, drawn with shocking accuracy. How did a map from the early 16th century contain knowledge of lands buried beneath ice for thousands of years? Some claim it is evidence of far older civilizations with seafaring technology that rivals even our own. Others whisper of knowledge passed down from cultures erased by time. And then there are the crystal skulls, shimmering, flawless carvings of quartz found in Central America. While some are shrouded in controversy, the sheer craftsmanship remains baffling. Modern tools struggle to replicate such precision, especially given that quartz is notoriously difficult to shape. If these were indeed pre-Columbian artifacts, what tools did they use? How did they achieve such mastery? And most importantly, why? But before we go even further into this journey through forbidden knowledge, I want to ask you something. If you're fascinated by these ancient enigmas, if you feel that tug of curiosity pulling you deeper into history's hidden layers, then now is the perfect moment to join us here on Mysteries of Time. Pause. Softer tone. Tap that like button to support our exploration. Leave a comment sharing which artifact has shocked you the most so far. And make sure you're subscribed, because together we're unraveling the secrets that history tried to bury. Now, let's continue. Deep in India, in a temple known as the Sun Temple of Konark, lies what some call the stone wheels of time. Enormous, intricately carved wheels adorn the temple walls, functioning as sundials so accurate they can measure time to the very minute. The knowledge of astronomy, mathematics, and stonework required to create them is staggering. Were they simply masters of observation, or were they inheritors of a far older knowledge passed down through forgotten ages? Even more unsettling are the descriptions found in ancient texts. In Sanskrit writings, the Vimanos flying chariots of the gods are described in detail, complete with propulsion systems, weapons of immense power, and journeys to the stars. Myth, allegory, or memories of technologies now erased. Some dismiss them as imagination, but when compared with the tangible mysteries we've uncovered, the Antikythera Mechanism, the Baghdad Batteries, these stories begin to sound less like fantasy and more like whispers of something real. And what about the Dendra light? In the Temple of Hathor in Egypt, carvings appear to show objects strikingly similar to modern light bulbs. Long glass shapes, cables, and even what looks like a filament. Mainstream scholars say it's symbolism, nothing more. But the resemblance is uncanny. Did the ancient Egyptians possess some form of electrical illumination, a technology lost with time? Or are we projecting our own inventions onto their art? As we weave through these puzzles, one truth becomes clear. The past is not as simple as we've been taught. Civilizations rose, achieved wonders, and fell into ruin, leaving behind fragments of brilliance that continue to baffle us. Were they simply clever with what little they had, or did they touch upon secrets of science and engineering we have yet to rediscover? Pause. The truth may lie buried beneath the sands, beneath oceans, beneath centuries of silence. And so we are left with a tantalizing possibility. Perhaps humanity's story is not one of steady progress, but of cycles, knowledge gained, lost, and rediscovered. Maybe the ruins we walk among are not signs of primitive beginnings, but echoes of civilizations that soared only to collapse into the ashes of time. But what do you think? Are these anomalies proof of lost civilizations, or are they the brilliant sparks of human ingenuity that we simply underestimate? As you ponder, remember, history is not just what we've been told, it's what we've yet to uncover. Thank you for journeying with me into the hidden corners of our past. If your curiosity is still burning, then you won't want to miss our exploration into Atlantis, the myth, the legend, or perhaps a forgotten reality. Make sure you're subscribed, because the mysteries of time are only just beginning. Dramatic pause. Until next time, keep searching.